Thank you so much for checking out this free video. If you don't mind, please click like and subscribe. We actually got through most of the news here, so we can talk about some shows. I think the big thing to talk about, we're not going to have time to run down everything, but I do want to make mention, since Tom usually does a SmackDown report, I would say the most notable thing on the show was the Tiffany Stratton match. She put the... Actually, I don't know if it was a title match, but she wrestled... who did she wrestle? Where is it here? Because I couldn't believe the match. Kiana James. They announced Tiffany Stratton and Kiana James. And nothing against either of them, but I thought this could go very badly. And in fact, it was pretty good. And then afterwards, Julie attacks her, Jade Cargill makes a save, and then Jade turns heel on Tiffany Stratton. What'd you think about that?
I think it's the right decision. You know, I think I don't think the fans have really been behind Jade as a big-time babyface force the past few months. And I think adding a little bit of edge to her character, especially after the way she kind of went out, and you could see above her left eye, she has this huge gash from when she got split open in the steps. So I think it's the right move, and I think, you know, maybe she'll feel more comfortable in there working as a heel and find her groove. You know,
I think she's already miles better as a heel. I thought
she did like one thing.
Well, no, she did the promo afterwards. I thought it was a way better promo as a heel than the promo she does as a babyface. And the beatdown was good, and then she stomped on Tiffany's leg, and they're doing an angle where Tiffany is injured, but she's still going to defend the title against Jade. So I think finally Jade is going to win this title as a heel. They put it off since WrestleMania. Back in a moment, Observer Live. Alrighty, we're back here on the show, and Filthy Tom is going to take the lead here as we go through SmackDown and NXT's Halloween Havoc.
Yeah, SmackDown live on USA, as always, started off with what became a show-long storyline as Jimmy Uso was there, on the wrong brand, I may add. He's there on SmackDown, talks to Cody Rhodes backstage, thanks him for having his cousin Fatu's back last week at the suspected attack at the hands of Drew McIntyre. And Jimmy says he's there to talk to Nick Aldis. Cody says he's there to talk to the people. He heads to the ring. Corey Graves is back making his return at the announce desk after being F5'd by Brock Lesnar weeks ago. Kind of an afterthought. Cole just
very much was an afterthought.
Move on.
I totally forgot it happened.
Cody will defend the title against Drew at Saturday night's main event. He said he's not there to apologize for bashing Drew in the head with the title last week. This brings Drew out to the ring. He says he's been screwed so many times. It's now about him finishing his story. Drew says he didn't attack Fatu despite what everybody thinks. Maybe it was Jimmy who did it. Cody cuts him off, says he wants to fight him right now. Drew starts walking to the ring, but Jimmy Uso attacks him from behind from the crowd. And then security showed up, and then Jimmy suicide dove onto him. Also kind of notable is that one of the security guards was Douglas Malo, which is the guy who saved Psycho Stu.
Oh, really?
From the beating at the hands of Rajah Jackson. Yeah, you didn't notice him?
I did not notice him.
Braids, yeah. So kind of hard to miss, but Corey Graves, like I said, Corey Graves is back.
I never pay attention to the geeks that break things up.
I usually know most of them, so.
Yes.
So
if they're in Seattle, I'll see who's being used.
Well, then the geeks are in the crowd. Solo Sikoa and the MFTs showed up for their scheduled tag match now. It was Tama Tonga, JC Mateo, taking on Rey Fenix and his revolving partner for the week, Nakamura. The MFTs, basically they're like the Gorillas of Destiny, plus Jeff Cobb and face paint now. They get the heat on Phoenix. He ended up coming back in, hitting a great spinning dive to the floor. But in the confusion, Tala Tonga grabbed him, chokeslammed him on the apron. Tama Tonga laid him out with a hidden blade, which they call the cutthroat, and they got the win.
Have you grabbed your F4WOnline.com shirt yet? Well, we got a bunch of them. They're up in the store right now. F4WOnline.com/shirts. You can grab your -5 stars shirt, your Dave Meltzer Wrestling Observer shirts, even the brand new After Dark Radio shirt. You love Granny? We have Granny's Gang shirts. Have you ever won a shoot battle royal? Probably not, but you can tell people you did. So check out the store. All of these great shirts and more. It's through Pro Wrestling Tees. F4WOnline.com/shirts. That's F4WOnline.com/shirts.